Oh, hey, didn't see you there. It's me, iZimbabwe. Can't be bothered to upload a video for 4 days productions here. And today I've got something completely different for you. That's right, from the cold, dead remains lying on the sidewalk that is SimCity, it's City Skylines. And today we're going to be working on creating our dream... Oh, wait a sec. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, you'll have to forgive me, but I appear to have forgot that this is a Paradox game and there are a lot of DLCs to go through. But now we get to choose what bit of land we're going to click on. Do we get Foggy Hills, Cliffside Bay, the Grand River, or the fucking Black Woods? And here's our nice plot of land. Although when they said Black Woods, I was expecting something a bit more Harry Potter-esque than this tree. Oh wait, scratch that. This dock definitely has a story to tell. Maybe a young loving couple were washed away by a giant wave. Or perhaps it's just a pre-rendered piece of shit. Now the Roman way was that the roads would bring civilization. But you know, I'm not playing Civilization. We're playing City Skylines and I've just tarmacked half the fucking island. Roads come in all shapes and sizes. We've got curved roads, straight Hold on, I'm getting a call from the planning department. Apparently I've wasted half my money on roads. And once the Romans built the roads, the civilization would come in the form of a sewage outlet pipe. Excellent, you had a bit of sewage and all of a sudden the town's getting populated. Unlike my wallet. Well, shit me sideways, it looks like 320 people have been convinced to come out here to this barren wasteland next to a sewage pipe and live. And now we get to tax them. Now it appears this house was a bit upset at the fact there was nowhere for them to throw their garbage. I mean, you could just throw it in with the sewage outlet pipe like the rest of the people in town. But you're a bit of a picky prick, aren't you? So I'm going to go ahead and do this. There you go, just drop that right there. There you go. That's a nice landfill site. You can just live with the trash. Well, would you look at that? The industry's starting to boom down here in Springfield. Springfield, we need to change that. That's weird. There appears to be some sort of weird dark substance appearing around the sewage outlet pipes. I wonder what that could be. I hope it doesn't stunt the growth of our city at all. Well, there you go. It clearly hasn't affected us at all. If anything, it's just increased growth because we've now got an underground mutant civilization living in the sewers. Yo, shit! Somebody call an ambulance. This person is sick. Oh wait a sec, we don't have a hospital. Wait, we don't even have a doctor. We should probably get around to building one of those. There you go, you'll never be sick again because you are now a hospital. You know what this town needs? It needs a healthy dose of capitalism. Ah yes, and after the civilization there came the pancakes and the soda, said the Romans. Hey Jimmy, do you want to go for a bite at the Big Bite after school? Oh fuck no, I hate the Big Bite. I prefer Big Bite. Oh shit, apparently putting two of the exact same restaurant right next to each other is paying off because we've turned into Tiny Town. But don't worry, what we lack in size, we also lack in money. Okay, who left this wind turbine here? Do you think hell has wind turbines? This is completely outrageous. Yeah, there's quite a bit of pop-ups going on around town. This one seems to have a problem with a gimp, and this one I think, I'm not too sure, means they want a sausage factory. Yeah, I had no idea this town was so German. Look how many sausages they want. Well, I know exactly where I can harvest some sausage material. Now, Woodtown could be a town if it didn't have a mall, a shopping place for all of your emo friends to hang out in. Oh wait a second, all of this industrial pollution's gone ahead and created Slough. Okay, bit bad news. Apparently all the gimps in town have rioted and they're trying to take over the city, so we're going to have to build some law enforcement. I mean, we were trying to take them down with just normal citizens, but they were, you know, wearing leather and covered in lube, so it's a bit slippy. Oh, excellent. It appears the effects of our new sausage industry boom are starting to pay off. And boom goes the dynamite. Now we can do some recreational use of marijuanas. Oh man, isn't our city nice and beautiful with all of this, smog? But hey look, we've got a high school and I've gone ahead and put it right where it belongs, next to the landfill. Apparently the citizens were getting a bit upset that I didn't have a cemetery, but they must be somewhat confused because I have loads of cemeteries. In fact, there's one right next door to it. It's a landfill. And by the looks, it's kind of a bit full of bodies at the moment. Oh damn, they're complaining we've got no room to put any trash now that we're using all the landfills for bodies, but what am I gonna do? Ah, simple. people, I'll build the Statue of Liberty. There's plenty of room to throw trash around here, and what better place to put it than next to this, soda shop? Oh, shucks. One of our building appears to have burnt down. Which building was it? Oh, it's the Ice Cube Factory. The Ice Cube Factory burnt down. God, it's perfect. I've never seen such a well thought out city in my entire life, between the industrial areas of Slough and, you know, our next door neighbour, the 7 circles of hell. There aren't really circles, and there's actually only 4 of them. I mean, some architects and city builders would consider this a bit of a risky move, building a city over the 7 circles of hell, but to them I like to say, Go to hell. Anyway, here we have the local elementary school located right next to hell itself, an opening into hell. And what a better place to put a playground! Unfortunately, apparently the industrial smog of Slough is making a few people unhappy, so I've decided to make them an exhibition centre where the local FurryCon will be held this year in hell. So once again, people are complaining there's just too much trash, and apparently the Statue of Liberty's all full up. So I went ahead and I've created Birmingham. Although when I say created, the trash just sort of magnetized to it automatically, which is a bit odd. I'm sorry, but if you decided to live on a literal trash island, I think you've got bigger problems to worry about than no water or electricity. Well, we've got a mystery here, guys. This apartment building appears to have a lot of sick citizens in, and I can't really pinpoint as to why they might be ill. Could it have something to do with the landfill, or maybe it's the incineration plant that burns the trash that's blowing air directly into their windows? Tiny bit of bad news. Bradford appears to be on fire, but it's okay because there's plenty of water coming to put it out. Oh no, this you might think this doesn't look good, but this is perfectly normal weather for the industrial area of Slough. You know, living on an island, you would think that I would have put some sort of protection in the way of the possibility of flooding, but apparently the windmills, well, they didn't work apparently. Now you might think this looks bad, but it could be absolutely worse. In fact, this water's doing great for the Statue of Liberty, because all that trash we piled up is now floating away into the poorer areas of the town. Okay, so most of the flooding has been dealt with by making massive holes in the ground, but hey, look, there's not too much damage. There's just a few abandoned and torn down buildings. I'm sure hell has been through worse. Aha, but in turmoil there is prosperity, because we've dropped a water pump right here where we can get fresh water brought in by the flood, and then we can go ahead and dump it over here. I mean, I'd be worried this would cause a health hazard, but I guess there's already too many of them to go around. Now, I think that I might have spoken a little bit too soon, because all these people appear to be really sick, but how could it possibly be? I mean, the water sewage pump it's kind of leaking over into the clean water pump. But hey, guys, that's not the issue. I'm absolutely sure of it. Thankfully, though, we've got all this land to work with still. We've kind of abandoned the 7 circles of hell and Slough at the moment, but we've got all of this land to prosper with. I mean, everyone's sick because of, well, it's nothing to do with that. Let's gloss over that. But unfortunately, we do have an actual real problem at hand, being that the main road is flooded, which means no new citizens can actually get in. They're instead just waiting for the flood to end. I'm pretty sure this Tower of Hell keeps getting bigger every time I look at it. But most importantly, this hole's definitely... Wait, there's stuff down here. Oh, apparently there are crematoriums in hell. Okay, I've got a bit of bad news and a bit of good news. We've managed to figure out the flooding problem. Unfortunately, though, we kind of had to drain all the water into Slough, which is now a lake, which it hurts, alright. Come on down to hell, bring your car to the first ever car water park. take a magical ride across our giant highway that covers the ocean and even goes across Lake Slough. And I can't wait to check out what stars we're going to look at in the observatory today. I wonder what exactly we'll get to see. Oh, okay, load it up then. Oh, all I can see is an apartment complex. This really is fucking hell on earth. I mean, what the fuck happened to our glorious city? I think we're just gonna have to put it out of its misery at this point. Oh no, it appears that Lake Slough's burst its fucking banks and it's going straight into the fucking circles of hell. Well, there goes the very heart and soul of our city, the crematoriums in hell. They're gone now, unfortunately. We've been taken down by a bit of fucking water. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, support my videos by giving me money on Patreon, and fuck, what was the other one? Oh yeah, kill yourself. Man, I could really fucking go for a bite of Big Bite, but they've both been knocked down in the Great Flood. Where am I gonna eat now? Oh, I guess I'll just have to eat a Big Bite.